lovies, it's Cherie, and it's Trail Talk Tuesday. Wah, 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 Trail Talk Tuesday. Wah, wah, wah. Let's address the elephant in the room. The drunk Dr. Quinn. Oh yes, it's not just a top bun. It's a drunk Dr. Quinn. I don't know. I tried to do a hairstyle that I saw on YouTube. There it is. Magical sauce. I've got two products to talk to you about today that I've had a chance to trial and try out, and I think that I have things to say about them. So I will tell them to you now after we have some coffee. Okay, the first thing that I want to talk about is the Schmidt's deodorant. I've had these now for over a month, I think. I had 4 scents, but I can't find the third one. I think I took it camping with me and it's probably still in my camping bag. Ha ha ha. But I got this scent in cedarwood and juniper. This is what I call the man pit smell. It smells kind of woodsy and delightful. I'm probably going to end up using it because I like the smell. And I'll just smell like a man. I ain't scared. The one that I've been using the most is the lavender sage because I love lavender and I love sage. And as you can see, I've blown through a lot of it. It's like half gone. And then the one that I've tried just a couple of times is the Ylang Ylang and Calendula. Ylang Ylang! And I've used that just a couple of times. This one smells really good. It smells more like a traditional deodorant, like a Suave or a Secret deodorant to me. This smells like that. And then of course this one, the lavender, smells a little more herbally. And then the cedarwood and juniper smells all sorts of man pit. I love it. The third one was mint. No. It was lime and something, but it smelled like straight up lime to me. It smelled like a margarita, which was delightful, but it wasn't my favorite sniff. So I'm comparing these to my Death by Lavender by North Coast Organics because this has been my, before I got these, was my go-to, finally works for me, doesn't cause me irritation, lasts all day deodorant. So I'm comparing these two. So, the Schmidt's is wonderful. The scents are nice. It has pretty great lasting power. I feel like it stays with me all day. My only complaint is that it's a paste. And, you know, if you're into paste, then that's cool. The pictures that I've seen of Schmidt's comes with like this little spatula. Everybody has this gray spatula. I didn't receive one of those, so maybe that's like the secret. But digging it out with my fingernail is just annoying. It's kind of hard, so it's definitely not like a paste. It's more like a, it's like you took a stick deodorant and slammed it into the container. So I have to dig my finger in there, and since I have long nails, it always ends up under my fingernails, and then I have to wash my hands. It's not a huge deal, but you know, that's just a little bit annoying. And it's kind of gritty when it's not soaked in, so when it gets under my nails and I wash my hands, if I don't get it all, you know, in a couple hours, like there's grit on my finger. You know, that's a small thing, but it annoys me. And on that note, I've never used a pit paste before or anything that required me to dig in there and then rub it in my pit. But I feel like the consistency of this is hard, and since it's so hard, I feel like they could easily put it into a very practical tube and it would save everyone's life. The consistency, I don't know, probably can't see it from here, but the consistency of this is softer than what's in this jar. So I don't know why they chose to put it in a container of this measure, but I think that this would be better and more easily put onable. My husband actually refused to try it because he's like, I'm not going to dig my finger in something every morning. And since it's so hard and he doesn't have fingernails and it didn't come with a spatula, he's not going to go and like rummage for a utensil in order to get the product out. Now I do know that when they, on their website, they do not come in this size, so they're in a bigger jar, so maybe it does come with some kind of apparatus for digging and spreading, but mine didn't come with that, so I don't know. And also, since they don't sell these, I find that kind of frustrating because this is the perfect size for travel. So this, like, I took one of these camping with me, and it's just great because it doesn't take up much space, but they don't sell this size, so I don't know. I don't know. I probably will not purchase a full size of the Schmidt's just because it's more of a pain in my batoodly doodly. And even though I love the smells and I love the staying power, I just feel like, you know, the consistency is a little rough and the application is a little bit more annoying and all that kind of stuff. And also, with Death by Lavender, when I put this on in the morning, this lasts me until the next morning. I am not an excessive sweater. I don't have, like, you know, strong body odor problems, but when I wake up in the morning after applying this the morning before, I still smell lavender. I mean, it's not as strong, of course, but it's there. With the Schmidt's, you know, I put this on in the morning after I get out of the shower, and by the morning time, I mean, I don't smell like, you know, I haven't showered in ages, but there's definitely not a fresh aroma. You know, I don't smell the scent of the deodorant. I just smell like armpit that says, hey, you should take a shower. And I don't have that with this one. So I do think the North Coast Organics Death by Lavender is something I will stick with. I'm definitely going to keep repurchasing this. I just went through my first one and this is my second one. It works. It's convenient. It smells nice. So unfortunately, you know, the Schmidt's is not by any means terrible. If you love sticking your finger in a pot and then putting it on your armpit, this is for you, because it's very delightfully scented and it does work, you know, for almost 24 hours. I'd say a good 12 plus hours. So if that's, you know, your preference, then I would totally give them a try. I mean, there's no negatives to the smell and there's no negatives really to the staying power. But I just don't prefer this method of application, and I don't like the consistency. I think that, like, Primal Pit Paste, I think is more like a paste, and it's, like, easy to dig out. This stuff is hard, and I just really feel like, I don't know why they chose this packaging. Like, I would totally buy this if it was in stick form. I would probably buy these and keep them around, you know, and then I'd have more of a battle between these two, because, you know, they're pretty equal on the scent and the lastation. So yeah, so packaging killed me on these, but that's probably personal preference. If you are looking for a deodorant and you are having trouble and you've tried North Coast Organics and it doesn't work for you, I would definitely try these. They come in these in a bigger container. So I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't unrecommend them. I just don't think, if given the choice, I would choose them over the easier application of the stick. So that's my 2 cents. But, you know, I am going to use these up. They do smell really good. I'll just keep digging my finger in there. I actually stole a plastic coffee stirrer from Starbucks so that I could dig this stuff out and easily and apply it. Not with the stick, but anyway, I stole the thing to do it, and then my husband threw away the bag it was in. So I'm right back to my fingernails. Annoyance. Let's have some coffee. I'm giving up sugar. Refined sugar. So my coffee has no sugar in it. It's sad. It's sad coffee. It doesn't have dairy and it doesn't have sugar. I might just have to give coffee up altogether. How would you guys love me if I couldn't function with my coffee? Don't know. Okay. The next product I want to talk about is my LifeFlow. That sounds like something period related. Maybe that's just me. I feel like I'm going to hold up a tampon. LifeFlow Pure Rosehip Seed Oil. I got this off Vitacost. Everybody talked about it, and I had never played with oil on my face. So I decided to give it a try. It's halfway gone. I don't know if you can see it in there, but I spilled it. So, klutz proof it is not. But it comes with a little dropper. I like that it's glass. Does it have a smell? It has a very teeny tiny rose scent. I think if I didn't know it was rose, I wouldn't go, ooh, that's rose. But it just smells kind of like Earl, you know, oily, slightly florally. I really like this oil. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this oil. I've been using it every night, like after I acne treat my face, and then first I was putting it all over my face and then around my eyes. But then I noticed that at night when I'd lay down in bed and I'd put my little eye mask on, my eyes would start to burn. And then I read the directions and it says not to put it near your eyes. So don't put it near your eyes. You may think you can, but you can't. So I quit doing that around my eyes, and I just would put it here and like down my neck and stuff like that. But then I started breaking out on my chin. And I'm not entirely convinced it's the oil. I'm pretty sure it's dairy because I think I told you in a past video, like lately for some reason I've just been craving milk, and I've been and I don't usually drink milk. I maybe have like a tablespoon in my coffee every morning. But I'm pretty sure it's the dairy, because I get a breakout within like 24 hours of drinking like a glass of milk. So I'm pretty sure it's dairy. So I'm trying to eliminate the dairy and continue with the oil and see if that helps. But it does sink in really fast. It's sort of a drier oil, so I don't feel like I'm an oil slick when I go to bed. It does leave my skin feeling very like moisturized and supple. I think it might be breaking me out. I don't know, I'm not sure. And then it also says that it will help you with redness and discoloration, and I did notice a difference. I mean, I'm still pink. That's just like my little rosy cheeks. So when I don't have on makeup, it's a little more apparent, but it has reduced the amount of redness, but not eliminated it. But then again, I've only been using it about a month. So, and then I quit using it for like a week or so, thinking it was breaking me out. So I don't know. I like it. I think I'm going to keep buying it. I don't think I'm going to get this brand again, though. Even though it was from Vitacost, I found some other websites that have like a slightly purer form, I feel like, and they're a lot more expensive, but I feel like the size of the package is worth the amount. So once I get through this and I purchase that, then I'll do a video on that if that works for me. But this was only, I think, $6 on Vitacost. So if I definitely love to err on the side of less money wasted than more money wasted. So if you just want to try it and give it a go and see if you like it, see if your skin likes it, I would definitely recommend the Vitacost. They also have it on iHerb, I think, for around the same price. So it's $6 or under, somewhere in that neighborhood. But I would give it a go. If you've been wanting to try face oil and you're a little nervous, I think this is a good starter oil. I am looking into some more oils to try on my face. What oils do you use on your face? Give me some suggestions down below. I'm all up for stuff. I tend to have an oily T-zone, and then I break out always here. I very rarely get pimples here, but always on my chin, and like under my chin. And it's not just like normal pimples, it's like those terrible like cystic, like ouchy ones that really hurt and they last forever. So I'm pretty sure that it's either dairy or oil that broke me out. So annoying. But that's all I got to talk about for Trial Talk Tuesday. Hopefully I'll have some more stuff to do next week. And let me know if there's anything you guys want me to talk about. What are some things that I've hauled maybe in the past that you want to have some information on, or that maybe I've had a chance to try. Or I thought, since I had a couple people ask for swatch suggestions, if you want me to swatch those in Trial Talk Tuesday, I can do that for you. I'll try and go back and find your comment. Someone asked me for like 4 or 5 blush swatches, and I'm gonna do that. I just gotta go find your comment again. So yeah, so let me know down below. Did you like this video? What do you want to hear about? I needs to know. I needs to know. Alright, coffee. I don't know what this is. Magic fingers. Whee! Alright guys, well I hope you have a great week, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Bye. Drunk Dr. Quinn. Drunk Dr. Quinn. Ooh.